Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today for another pick a card video. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and for today's topic, we're going to be digging into your May 2021 love life prediction. So in today's reading, we're going to be getting a little bit of an outlook into your love life for the month of May. Please keep in mind, you guys, this is a general reading, so there may be some messages that are quite specific to you, while others may be for somebody else. Take what resonates with you, leave behind anything that doesn't. If you do want to book a private reading, all details on how you can do that are linked in the description box down below. Also keep in mind, you guys, with predictive readings, you know I always say this before any video, with predictive readings, these are just based off of the current energy that you're on right now. So if you see something predicted out for you for your love life this month and you're not really vibing with it, you're not really liking that prediction, please don't worry about it. You can always change your outcome by just simply switching up your actions and switching up your energy, maybe switching up the way that you react to certain things when they are presented to you, okay? So you guys have free will to make your own choices and decisions and to create your own outcomes. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our card selection. We are working with 4 groups today. Starting here on the left, we have group number 1 with some amethyst, group number 2, some pink Himalayan salts, group number 3, some aqua obsidian, and then group number 4, some honey calcite. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about your love life in the month of May. Select the card or crystal you're feeling the most intuitively guided to. Click the timestamps down below to skip ahead to your reading. Hey there, group number 1. So if you all chose this purple amethyst cluster, let's go ahead and see what is headed your way for love in the month of May. And I'm going to be starting off here with your overall energies that you guys are working with this month. So we have the message of the coffee cup, and we have the message of abundance. This is beautiful energy for love, you guys. So what I'm kind of getting initially from these cards, pile number 1, is I do feel that this is a month where you guys might be going out and dating, going out and kind of just like testing the waters, putting yourselves out there. I think that I'm not necessarily picking up on any super serious connections coming through just yet, but this feels very much like you're in a space this month of really trying to attract in the right type of partner, trying to keep a positive mindset, really manifesting your romantic life partner or the type of partner that you've really been desiring for a long time. So I'm definitely feeling that you guys have a fun month ahead in love and a really positive month ahead in love where you're just able to kind of work on meeting new people. Let's go ahead and see what comes through with your tarot cards to get a little more detail here. So we have the Sun, which is the awakening in this deck. We have the 6 of coins, and we have the King of staves. Very cool. So I think a pretty major theme that you guys are going to be working with this month is starting off here with this message of awakening. This is the Sun energy, and what I'm really picking up on here is the Cupid that just kind of like caught my eye. So I definitely feel like you guys might be having, getting yourself struck by Cupid's arrow this month, or someone, or vice versa. Maybe someone is really into you this month, infatuated, that type of vibe. But I'm definitely getting the vibe that with this Sun energy coming through, I feel like you guys are super, super clear about what it is that you want this month with love. That's really coming through with that abundance message, which really talks about manifestation, going after what it is that you want and what you desire and what you deserve. So beginning of your month, you guys are definitely in this space of awakening where it's like, okay, I'm super clear, I'm super positive, I know what it is that I want. And I think as you guys are connecting and dating people, getting to know people, you're keeping the vibe really fun and light. It's not super serious, but you're also very clear about what it is that you're wanting. Clarity keeps coming through here. Now, toward the middle of the month here, we have the 6 of coins. So what I'm kind of feeling here is that there's a little bit of a slowdown with your love life mid-May. My eye is really being drawn here to the snow that's kind of in the background outside. And I think you guys might be pulling back from a connection or pulling back from maybe investing a ton of time, effort, and energy into dating or a specific person of significance, right? This really talks about like you guys being in a space of really assessing how much effort and energy you're putting in versus the other people that you're dating and making sure that you're not giving too much away without getting that reciprocity that you deserve, okay? And then by the ending of the month here, we do have the King of Staves, which is the King of Wands. There could be a fire sign of significance in your love life this month. Maybe some of you guys out there are fire signs. But I do feel like toward the ending of the month here, you guys are really just being in a space of like, again, just like positivity, confidence, knowing exactly what it is that you want. And I am kind of getting the vibe that you guys may still be kind of like standing on your own by the ending of the month. Like I was saying at the beginning, it doesn't necessarily feel like you guys have like a solid relationship locked down. This feels very much like I'm dating, I'm exploring, seeing what's out there, but keeping myself really high vibe and keeping myself my priority, if that makes sense. So we have a few more cards. Let's go ahead and see what else we get. So we have love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So yeah, you guys are definitely like tapping into this really positive, just manifestation mindset. And I think that that is why like you guys are able to like clearly assess the situation mid-month here and be able to kind of say, you know what, like if I'm not getting what I need from this person or that person, or if I'm needing to like readjust my efforts here, it's because there's options around me. Like I have other options. You guys know your worth. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting this month is that as you're dating, you're always keeping your own self-worth top of mind. And, you know, this is why maybe you're being a little bit cautious toward mid-May around like how much effort you're putting into something. We have slow down, pause and allow things to unfold. Yeah, so I think that that's amazing. That really speaks to that kind of wintry energy that I was picking up on there, pile number 1. So I think you guys are just in that space of like letting what will be to be and just kind of going with the flow, allowing things to unfold on their own accord. Okay, let's see. We have a few more cards here. Support, lean on your inner circle during this time. So yeah, I definitely was picking up on like some dating energy, but also I think you guys could be maybe just like going out and about with your friends. I'm definitely feeling like you guys have kind of a sociable month ahead where you just have a lot of fun things planned or you're wanting to plan some fun things. So I think just continuing to like connect with your friendships and the people that are in your life who you love, who you know really support you will be very beneficial in the month of May. Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. I love that. That's super positive, you guys. And I think this is really coming through. I think especially with this 6 of Coins and the Sun, it's like you guys are going into dating with a really positive mindset, but like, and you're not fearful because you know that like whatever is for you will be for you. Nobody's able to hurt you because you're in control of the situation. And what will be, will be. All right, so our last message. We have the flower stalk. Slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. That's so funny. So you guys definitely had a couple of messages here about slowing down. We saw it here with the 6 of Coins, the flower card, and your love oracle message. So I definitely think that you guys are simply just being guided this month to allow things to flow. Go with the flow. Don't allow anybody to sort of like rush you into a connection. Don't let Cupid's arrow cloud your judgment. I see you guys as needing to just continue to be clear, confident in yourself, and knowing that like whatever is meant for you will be for you. Nothing is going to leave you if it's meant to be here. So I think just continuing to like take it slow, really make sure that you're being measured about your effort and energy you're putting into something. If it's not meant for you, let it go. But overall, looks like a very positive month in love life for you guys, pile number 1. So please let me know in the comment box down below how this message resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to view today's video, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey there, group number 2. If you guys chose the pink Himalayan salt, let's go ahead and see what's coming through for you guys for love this month. With this pink Himalayan salt, I'm already feeling purification, purity, cleansing are a couple messages coming through here. Let's see what we have. So overall energy, you guys, we have the messages of seduction and healthy choices. Definitely makes sense with that purity that I was picking up on here. So I definitely think that there is a desire this month of May, pile 2, for you to make sure that you are taking care of you first. Healthy choices is really standing out to me. It's like you guys are really wanting to make sure that you are doing what's right for you and making sure that you're staying out of situations that are maybe like not serving you in your highest good or bringing you down to a lower vibration. We have the seduction energy here. So there could be somebody here that's really tempting to you. Maybe somebody that you know that like this really isn't the right situation, or this really isn't the right type of partner that you want, but there's just something about them that's really enticing. There could be a lot of like sexual chemistry with this person, a lot of attraction with this person, but it almost feels like this struggle to like make sure that you're staying balanced. So even if you may find yourself indulging in this periodically throughout the month, it's like, I do feel you guys really putting yourselves first. Okay, so let's see what comes through in your tarot messages so we can get a little bit more clarity. So we have the 3 of Coins, the Ace of Coins, and the Empress. Could be an earth sign of significance this month for you. There's a lot of earth energy here with Taurus, as well as with your Pentacles cards, the Coins cards. What's interesting though, you guys, is that I feel I'm definitely getting the impression here that this month, again, I keep going back to these healthy choices. I do feel like even though there could be somebody in the background or a situation in the background that's kind of like tempting you, that you guys are still keeping things very grounded and very practical, focusing in on yourselves, okay? Beginning of the month, we do have the 3 of Coins. So I think that there's an effort here to try to maybe make something work in a connection at the beginning of this month, but it feels one-sided. We have one person here kind of standing lonely outside this tower by herself. And so I do feel like for some of you guys, like you might be so focused in on your own, like what's right for you, that you might not be wanting to put a ton of effort into this connection. Or on the flip side, for some of you guys, I feel like you might be the only one, or might be feeling like you're the only one that's trying to keep this connection sort of grounded and working with your person. Mid-month here, we have the Ace of Coins. So what this is telling me is that you guys are kind of like in this place where it's like in the middle of the month, you're wondering like, do I continue to put effort into this situation? Are me and this person really on the same page? Is this offer that's being made to me really worth my investment? Because Ace of Coins talks about potentials. So it's like, well, I do think that you guys may be seeing potential in this situation for growth. I think you may know that there's potential here, you and this person of significance. I almost feel like, you know, you're needing to decide before you put a ton more effort into it, because it feels like at the beginning of the month, you guys are kind of just like off on your own trying to figure this thing out. And then toward the middle of the month, it's like, okay, I need to pause and like really reevaluate what I'm doing here with this person. But I'm also seeing this Ace of Coins as being like, you know what, like I put effort into this at the beginning. I feel like I'm by myself doing it. So now I'm shifting my focus into a new beginning for myself, because you're ending your month here with the fertility card, which is the Empress in this deck. So this is all about like that self-love, that self-care, making sure that you are vibing your highest energy and that you are taking care of you first. Empress energy wouldn't allow like a low vibe person to be around them, because it's like they've come to such a place where they know their self-worth that they wouldn't even be interested in somebody who wasn't able to like really offer them the type of connection they truly deserve. So you guys are Cleopatra looking for your Caesar at the end of the month. And I definitely am getting the vibe that you guys are kind of just patiently waiting for the right person versus investing a ton of energy into this situation here. But let's see what else comes through here. So we have back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. So more messages coming through about focusing on yourselves, you guys. Maybe some of you at the ending of the month with this Empress are going back to like your own hobbies and interests, giving birth to something new that you really love, something that you're really passionate about. We have appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So this connection, whatever this temptation is for you guys this month, is about you guys like learning a valuable lesson here in love. We have patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. That's kind of what I was picking up on, pile 2. Wow. Yeah, so I think that going back to that Ace of Coins, like you guys have a lot of pentacles, and sometimes the pentacles energies are a lot slower to grow, right? I do feel like you guys are on a much higher vibration than the person that you're connecting with this month, and that really shows with all of these like self-care messages that we got. I think that the person you're dealing with wants a more like physical connection with you, or is just not really able to give you that undivided care and attention that you guys deserve. And so you're kind of awakening to this month and understanding that you need to put yourself first. That's like the overwhelming theme that I'm getting. And just knowing that whatever is meant for you will be for you, and it will come to you in divine timing is of significance here. And so I think you guys are standing in your power toward the ending of the month, really focusing on yourselves and knowing that, like, if I'm vibing my highest vibe and I'm my happiest that I can be, I'm taking care of myself, the right person will come in for me. All right, so the last message, the orange blossom enthusiasm. The best can be here, believe it. Okay. I think this just kind of goes back to like you guys having that love and enthusiasm for self. Because I really don't feel a ton of enthusiasm about this relationship, to be honest. I'm almost feeling like a bit of frustration in my heart space as I'm reading these cards. So I feel like this is just saying, like, the more that you guys feel enthusiastic about you and the things that you have going on, and you're excited about your own life, I think the better partners you're going to be able to attract in. And I just feel like this situation here was not it for you. So I hope that this was able to help you out, pile 2. It definitely feels like a month of like releasing energies that no longer serve you while still building up yourself and doing what feels good to you. So let me know what you think. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this reading, and I will catch you next time. Bye. Hey there, group number 3. So if you guys chose the Aqua Obsidian Heart, we're going to go ahead and see what's going on in your love life in the month of May, starting off with your overall energies here. So we start off with the boat, and then we have the clock. Okay. So a couple themes that I'm picking up on here for you, pile number 3, is month of May, I feel like, is about making progress in your love life. Progress is a theme that's kind of being presented here in both of these messages. So I do feel like there is some element of love that's making progress this month, but I also feel for some of you guys out there that there is a theme of healing or moving on that's coming through here. I feel like you guys are really being guided to like move toward things that feel better to you, move on to things that better serve you, progress in your love life to new and different energies. And just kind of maybe needing a little bit of time here with regard to either a specific connection or yourselves. Let's kind of see, though, what else comes through. Those are just like my initial impressions here. So we do start off your month with the Queen of Staves. We have the Two of Staves. And we have the World. That's amazing. Because this is about closure. So I feel like you guys are searching for closure with something in your love life. There could also be a fire sign of significance. Maybe you guys are fire signs, or maybe you've connected with a fire sign and this is a person of significance in your life. But the vibe that I'm picking up on here is that this month for you is really about moving on from something, closing something out, releasing something so that you can move on to new and better. Those were kind of the initial vibes I was getting. So we kick off your month here with the Queen of Staves. So this is about someone who's very confident. This could be a person of significance, like I was saying, a fire sign, feminine of significance that you guys may be connecting with this month. Doesn't have to be, though. It could be for just a few of you out there. But I see this as you guys starting off the month in a space of feeling really confident about knowing what you need to do. The Queen of Wands is somebody who takes charge of their life and they take charge of like the actions that they're taking. And so what really draws my eye with this Queen of Wands is how she's kind of sitting here with this like bowl of I don't know, like I imagine it to be like essential oils or something, very relaxing. And so I think that you guys are taking the beginning of the month to just kind of chill out, rebuild your confidence a little bit, and come to the conclusion of like the direction that you're wanting to go. Two of Wands is about like making a decision here. And so I'm wondering if mid-May you guys are in a space of where you're wondering like what choice you need to make. You're trying to decide what move you want to do. You're exploring your options, things like that. And then we round on the month here with the World energy, which is about closing out a chapter, closing out a cycle. So I wonder if some of you might be going through like a breakup this month, or maybe not a breakup, but just like releasing a person from your past, kind of moving through the healing process so that you guys are able to like progress on with your life, move on with your life. But I do think it's going to take a little bit of time. I don't think it's something that you guys are going to just like snap out of it overnight. I think it will take a little bit of time for you to feel like you've come through on the other side of this situation. But if you guys are in a relationship this month, I'm definitely sensing a little bit of a lukewarm energy about the relationship, like kind of this 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door, trying to figure out like what's the best choice to make for you. But it feels like you guys are just wanting progress. You guys are wanting to like move forward. You're wanting to move on from something. So whether it's moving on from a specific person or whether it is moving on from just like an energy within the connection, I do see you guys coming through that by the ending of the month of May. So we have here relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. This is what I was picking up on with that Queen of Wands. Like, it takes confidence for you guys to be able to say, you know what, something about this isn't working for me and I need to make the necessary changes. So this is about you guys recognizing maybe a specific pattern or a theme that you tend to encounter in your connections and doing the work to heal it. So this could be about you guys getting therapy this month so that you can heal from the situation, or this could just simply be about like what we've been talking about this whole time, just moving on from it. But there is something around relationship patterns that is of significance for you guys this month. Whoop. Be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. That's like the first step to healing, you guys. It's like admitting that there's a problem or recognizing that there's an issue. That's the first step toward making progress. And so there could be something around relationships in your life where maybe you guys have felt for some reason that you couldn't really be yourselves. You didn't feel like you were able to maybe like let your guard down with certain people. Maybe you guys have been attracting people into your life that are also maybe not super authentic, and that's kind of a mirror or reflection of you. But there's something about you guys being able to just be yourselves and speak how you truly feel that's very important this month. You guys also did choose a blue stone, which has to do with the throat chakra. So there could be some communication that's important to your healing journey for this month with regard to this situation. We have abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. So you guys know that you're just, you're in a good space. You know that you can attract in the type of person that you desire once you've moved through the healing process. Vibing high. I'm definitely picking up on some very confident energies here for your month this month, you guys. So I see that as being very positive. We have trust. It's safe to trust in this situation. Yeah. So if you guys are in a relationship with someone, I do see this as a message of like needing to trust, put more trust into your person or put more trust into the situation. I'm also seeing this as putting trust into the universe, that things will be taken care of just exactly the way that they are supposed to be. So a few different messages coming through here. I do think that, take whichever resonates for you, because I'm kind of reading a couple different scenarios. Our last message, pile number 3, we have Bird of Paradise, self-acceptance. You are so much more. So more messages just about like that confidence, you guys. So I feel like if you guys have found yourself in a connection where it's like, you feel like you're not getting everything you deserve, or maybe you guys have been dating and you've not really been able to attract in the right type of partner that you feel like you deserve, this is about like you guys uncovering stuff within you this month is the vibe I'm getting. Like you all are awakening to your own abundance. You're awakening to your own sense of confidence. And I feel really strongly that this is a month of kind of like uplifting you and doing some inner work to really recognize like your own role in the connections that you've had, or this particular connection for a few of you. Once you guys are able to be authentic and be yourselves, I think you're going to notice that abundance of partners that actually flow with you are there. So if you've been having those challenges in relationships, it seems like it's because maybe you guys aren't fully accepting who you truly are, you know, or being fearful of letting your walls down to be yourself. You know, that is only going to draw in other people that aren't being themselves. So it definitely looks like a very transformative month ahead in love for you, Pile 3. So please let me know in the comment box down below how this message resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to view this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, pile number 4. So if you guys chose this beautiful golden honey calcite, we're going to go ahead and see what's coming through for your love life this month. Starting off here with your overall energies. So we have the message of karmic relationship, and we have separation. Ooh, all right. Don't click off yet, pile 4. Clearly, this is a message you guys may need to hear. So even if it feels a little tough, I'm here to be as honest with you as possible. So I'm definitely seeing that there is a relationship of significance this month that you guys are maybe in separation from, or really coming to the conclusion that you need to let go of. I definitely feel with the karmic relationship, this is a connection that may have presented a lot of challenges to you, because typically those karmic partners, they trigger us. They definitely feel very passionate, but then they also feel very difficult. And so the important thing to note is that karmic partners teach us lessons. You know what I mean? They come into our life to teach us a specific lesson about ourselves so that we can kind of level up and be able to move on to new and better partners and learn lessons, right? So you guys are definitely dealing with a karmic relationship either throughout the month, or you guys are separated from this person and they're on your mind this month. But there's definitely a little bit of uncertainty about the future, and definitely like this yearning feeling for this person that I'm seeing, or just maybe wishing that things could be a little bit different than what they are, which is totally normal when we're dealing with those karmic partners. But let's see what else we get with your tarot cards. So we have the 9 of Staves, which is the 9 of Wands. We have the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. And then we have the 5 of Cups. Okay. Okay, let's see. So there's definitely love here between you and this person. Pile number 4, I want to start off with that. You guys have a lot of cups energy. In fact, I think you were the only pile that actually had cups in their love readings this month. So what I want to say is, even though there is love here, again, going back to that karmic relationship, I'm definitely seeing maybe some challenges between you and this person this month. 9 of Wands, or the 9 of Staves in this deck, this talks about burnout. This talks about paranoia. This talks about lack of trust. I do feel that you're kicking off this month kind of in this space of exhaustion as it pertains to this connection and as it pertains to this person. As we move through the mid-May, I do feel like there's this effort to sort of like resurrect or to like bring the love back into it. The Prince of Cups, this talks about somebody coming in with an offer, a romantic gesture of sorts. So if you guys are starting off the month separated from this person, I do see them trying to come back in mid-May. But if you're starting off the month just kind of in conflict with this person, or feeling unsure about the situation, feeling mistrustful of the situation, I'm seeing like a brief period of time mid-May where things are going to feel a lot better, where some of that romance is being infused back in. But ending off our month here, we do have the 5 of Cups. So this is kind of ending on a note of disappointment here with this connection, which is kind of what I was expecting to see with that separation card there, pile 4. So 5 of Cups, you know, this just talks about like being disappointed, feeling sad, maybe grieving. If you guys come to the conclusion that you do need to separate from this person, I do think that you will be moving through a period of sadness with regard to that. But the one thing that I do want to like stress and emphasize to you, pile number 4, is that with the 5 of Cups, we've got 3 cups spilt, but there's still 2 cups remaining. So I think you guys will find that letting go of this person, letting go of a situation that's no longer serving you, I feel like this is going to bring in better options, or perhaps even there's options around you that you like didn't even realize were there because you were so wrapped up in this other connection. And that tends to happen a lot of times for most people, when we're in these karmic situations. It's like it feels so intense that we can't see anything else, but like there's other better things out there for you. So just keep that in mind as you're moving through this, okay? I'm also really, really being drawn to this light that's on in the window. And so what I want to say to you is that I do feel that it's okay for you to sort of leave the light on for this person, if you know what I mean. And they may be leaving the light on for you. So if you guys make this decision to separate, whether it's mutual or whether it's like one person or the other, I think it's okay for you to sort of like leave the light on for them, meaning like move on with your life, do the things that you know you need to do. But if they choose to come back around, the light's on for them. Do you guys get what I mean? Let's see what else we get though. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. So yeah, I think like don't allow yourself to get too wrapped up in the negativity of the situation. I think you guys are just being really guided this month to try to find the positive traits that your partner possesses. With those karmic relationships, that can be hard sometimes because they do really push our buttons, but try to remember the positives that you, like what drew you to this person in the first place. You get what I mean? We have romance, lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection, you see? So you guys are still having, periods of positivity this month with this person. This definitely feels like a typical karmic connection, ups and downs, right? But I do see a theme with these messages here, you guys, that it's important for y'all to focus in on the positives and those romantic gestures. And, whenever we focus only on negative, that's when we get negative. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be realistic. Like if your person's doing something wrong, like obviously you want to call them out on that. But if you're finding that like you're spending the majority of your time stressing about the things you don't like, then that's going to be what manifests in the connection. So you guys are really being guided here to focus on love when you're dealing with this person. Look for the good in your person versus only looking at the bad. Okay? We have true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I kind of felt like guided to share about the light there for you guys, because even if something goes awry this month and you guys decide to go your separate ways, or if you decide to or if you're just unsure about what direction that you guys are wanting to go right now with this person, it definitely feels like there is love here. Like I was mentioning, like you guys were the only group out of all the piles that actually had cups in their love reading this month, which means that there is emotion with this connection. All right. We have past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. You guys see it's a karmic connection. This is somebody that maybe you've known in a past life, if you guys believe in that. And that's why it feels so intense, right? Let's look at our last card. So we have Wisteria, longevity. Plan for and take the dedicated path. Yeah. So I think that you guys this month are just really being guided to make a decision with regard to this connection. You guys have the message of separation here. So whether it's you decide to separate from this person for a little while, take a break, or whether it's you guys are just kind of on the fence about what you want to do. And that's why we have some of this disappointment energy and this paranoid energy mixed in with the love energy. You want to be keeping your eye on long term is what this is saying. So making sure that you guys, when you're navigating this connection, you want to ask is this my person long term? Is this someone that I can really see myself going the distance with? Is this the type of partner for me that I can see myself getting married, or whatever your goals are with relationship? And if they are, then you want to take action toward that. But if they're not, you want to take action in the opposite direction, right? Thinking of the bigger picture is really what I'm getting here. So pile 4, you guys have a very intense month ahead with love. It looks like you have a lot of ups and maybe a few downs coming in, which is totally normal. It happens. But I hope that this was able to shed some light on your situation and help you guys out. Please let me know how it resonated with you in the comment box down below. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.